Britain's second largest city sets the scene again this morning. A warm welcome to Birmingham for the oldest badminton tournament in the world. One of the historic strongholds of the sport. And a wonderful view outside the Utilita Arena, which plays host for yet another year to the YONEX All England Badminton Championships 2025. It's really going to be hotting up as we move towards Sunday's finals. We're live on court 2 for the next 8 matches. And we've got a terrific order of play ahead of us here on court 2. Teeraratsakul and Muenwong will be hard-pressed today in mixed doubles as they search for a third title on the World Tour. In round 1, they face a newly formed Chinese pair with huge potential, Feng and Wei Yaxin. In men's singles next, Li Chia-hao was quarter-finalist last week at the Orléans Masters, but he'll be the underdog today against this year's Indian Open finalist, Li Chia-kyu. Speaking of underdogs, Xu Yinhui and Lin Ji-yun will have an uphill battle in women's doubles, facing them across the net of the World Championship silver medalists. In fact, one of them has won an Olympic gold, Aprihani Rahayu and Siti Ramadanti. And on the subject of World Championship medals, Nozomi Okuhara has a couple. She's in action next in women's singles, but that won't threaten Wang Zhiyi, however. She's been in great form and looking to add more silverware to the 5 titles she picked up last year. Well, there's 4 more matches to follow live right here on court 2. In the company of Masumi Dutt, you can expect firework in the men's doubles where the Koreans meet the second-seeded Malaysians. Gao Fangji will have a little self-belief after taking An Se-young the distance last week in Orléans. This one's a repeat of that semi-final. Hua Varanukroh is in action in men's doubles. He and Kedren take on the German Open winners from a fortnight ago, Kim Won-ho and Seo Seung-jae. And last up in the live coverage is men's singles. Chi Yu-jen has the unenviable task of taking on one of the tournament favourites, Anders Antonsen. So we're in the second half of the draws today here on day 2. You can see there the second seeds right at the bottom, Chen and To against Kushianto and Wijaya. We're focusing on that second one down with the 5th seed, Feng and Wei Yaxin against Teeraratsakul and Muenwong. So some 35 years ago, the Utilita Arena was built, and at the time was one of the biggest sporting arenas in the UK. Wonderful to be back here again at the YONEX All England Canal Side in Birmingham, of course, for one of the most historic badminton tournaments in the world, a Super 1000, the highest level event on the World Tour, held in one of the 4 historic strongholds of the sport. So England, of course, but also China, Malaysia and Indonesia all hosting Super 1000s, typically considered like a grand slam in tennis of the 4 Super 1000s in badminton.
In the mixed doubles from Thailand, Pakapon, Teeraratsakul and Pataimas Muenwong. Other opponents from China, the number 5 seeds, Feng Yante, Wei Yaxin.
So Teeraratsakul and Muenwong will not have faced this pair, Feng Yanzhou and Wei Yaxin. It's an incredible mix-up that some of the nations are having, particularly in their doubles pairings. The 5th seeds, Feng Yanzhou and Wei Yaxin, as they meet the ties for the first time, are a split of the best 2 pairs in mixed doubles in the world right now, both Chinese, and they've swapped partners. Quite an amazing interesting aspect. So the toss of the coin decided. The Chinese pair in red will be starting the match on the far side at the top of your screens. Teeraratsakul, whose twin brother Panichapon is also on the World Tour. Pakapon, 20 years of age now, from Bangkok in Thailand. They've spent 1 week together at their career high in the rankings at 19. His partner, Patimus Muenwong, 9 years his senior. She's from Tuatani in Thailand. Southeast Asian Games bronze medalists 2 years ago, the Thai pair. Well, the 6'5" figure of Feng 24 years of age now, has an incredible career already with, well, I'll call her his former partner, Huang Dongping, one of the best mixed doubles players in recent history. But his partner today, Wei Yaxin, who, as mixed doubles fans will know, normally plays with Zhang Zhenbang. World Championship bronze medalists they were from Denmark 2 years ago. So their first tournament, hence they are unranked, but actually ranked 1 and 2 in the world respectively. That's Christian Hedlund from Denmark, our chair umpire for this match. Our service judge sat ready in position as well, so important, especially in these doubles events.
Ready to play?
So it's going to be an interesting contest here. I'm fascinated to see how Feng Yangzhe and Wei Yaxin gel as a pair, as a partnership. Between them, of course, a ton of titles on the World Tour. Asian Games medal, World Championship medal. Wei Yaxin, 10 World Tour titles. Feng Yangzhe, he's got 12. It's whether they can do it as a partnership. I'm sure they won't have too many issues. But you might expect a few breakdowns in communication from time to time with the new pairing, playing together this week for the first time. Our umpire from Denmark, Christian Hedlund, just moments away from getting this one started.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Patimus Muenwong, Teeraratsakul, Thailand. And on my left, Feng Yaxin, China. Yaxin to serve, to Patimus Muenwong, love all, play.
Oh, left the big gap there. A fine opening rally.
1 love.
And potentially Chinese duo just taking a little bit of time. Quite a patient start for them. rather than the usual
Service over.
attacking prowess we see from Feng.
1-all.
Just taking a bit of time to gel with Wei Yaxin and feel their way into this match.
There's a flash. Out. Service over. 2-1.
Good drive into the body of Feng and well left.
1.
The All England, of course, with these grey courts for a couple of years now. Making a statement, marking the tournaments as their own.
3.
I quite like them myself, especially when you've got a pair in bright colours, like the Chinese. Teeraratsakul making the difference with that cross smash. That's something these pairs are going to have to feel their way into as well, the drift inside the All England. One of the tournaments in Europe that you could argue suffers from conditions more than most, simply because this arena is massive. Makes a big difference for players.
Service over. 4.
With so much space above the court.
The new shuttle.
And believe it or not, the weather conditions outside having an impact indoors, because sometimes you've got aircon, you've got doors open or closed, affecting the drift conditions, which can change not just daily, but actually they can change throughout the same day on different courts. Well, the crowd beginning to warm up. It was a great start yesterday, the numbers in here. And you can be assured, with British interest in the event, Ben and Sean from England coming through yesterday in the men's doubles, Kirsty Gilmore in women's singles, will help draw the numbers in here in the UK. What a net shot.
7-4.
Wei Yaxin's touch here at the net, absolutely exquisite. That is not coming back.
Oh. 8-4.
Well, he might have a tougher task than usual, the Chinese coach, with these two players. I'm sure they've worked together a lot in training, but it's very different. Oh, what a great return of serve. It's very different starting a tournament together, and it doesn't get a lot bigger than the All England.
Service over. 9-5.
Well, that is a monstrous smash, first of all, from Feng. And backed up really nicely by YONEX.
Out. Service over. 6-10.
Well, it was a good pickup from Feng, but Teeraratsakul with the cross smash winner.
Feng.
Clever variation from the tie.
Just show the shuttle. Don't squeeze the shuttle, okay?
Well, Feng clearly wanted the shuttle changed, and the umpire not particularly happy with the way he gave it a quick squeeze to ensure that the service judge would issue a new one.
Service over.
Well, there's the mid-game interval. It might have been a much bigger gap, but for the comeback from the ties. 11-8, 3-point lead for the number 5 seeds.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Eleven, 8, play.
So back to business, 11-8 the score. There's a certain confidence about
12,
Teeraratsakul in particular, unfazed by the task ahead, playing, well, 2 Chinese players from the top 2 pairs in the world right now.
Service over. 9-12.
Clever return, the deception from Teeraratsakul.
Service over. 13-9. Service over. 10-13.
There's been a couple of mistakes from the Chinese, but they still have a 3-point lead. And there's another one. Poor decision
11,
from
13.
YONEX. Lets this one drop directly on the line.
Service over. 14-11. Service over.
Try to be deceptive
12,
here.
14.
Feng could have taken the shuttle early, decided on the double action. And a patient waiting game from Teeraratsakul.
Service over. 15-12.
No doubting the power when he does take the shuttle early. Creates a big angle too at 6'5".
Okay. Yeah.
Flash photography in the audience, I think, just causing a couple of issues for these players. Well, called long, no complaints from the Thai pair. Great view from the service judge position there. You can see the sighters she's looking through to judge whether the serve is going to be legal or not in terms of height.
12.
Well, there you go. Those two markers is where the shuttle must be visible through and no higher, as the service judge sits in a horizontal position. 1.15 meters, of course, for a legal serve. What a touch. Cross net winner into open space. Wei Yaxin left rooted.
18. Service over, 19-13.
Couple of anxious-looking faces in the crowd. They must be. They must have something invested in this match. Oh, that is brilliant! Forehand cross block from Teeraratsakul.
19.
And that's twice in 2 or 3 rallies. Yet Wei Yaxin is just behind the curve. They might be trailing by 5 points, but they're playing with an awesome amount of confidence.
Service over, 20, game point, 14.
Well, too much firepower from Feng Yangzhe in particular. The Chinese pair with 6 game points. And there's another smash through the defences of the Thais. 21-14 the opener.
14.
Advantage to the Chinese pair. Well, a lot of talking by the coach. Clearly has a game plan, issuing instructions to these two. They've made a good start to this match. They can take a lot of positives out of that opening game. I just think the danger is allowing the shuttle to pop up to the forehand of Feng Yangzhe. That's been the biggest game changer for me so far.
Second game. Second game, level, play. Out. Service over, 1-0.
Wei Yaxin hasn't seemed to settle all that well on serve so far today. In fact, I think Feng Yangzhe missed one, at least, in the opening game as well. Well, the idea was there, the space was there. Couldn't find the court.
Service over. 2-1. Service over.
Wonderful finish. That's the big forehand from Feng Yangzhe. Yes, the rally was built, but with his height as well and power, you can't afford to let him get on the attack. They need to try and keep that shuttle going down. And it's these mid-court shots, like here, for example. They have to be careful. Just long. Still no challenge. That didn't look too far long.
3-2.
I wonder if they're aware they've got the option of Hawkeye on court 2 this morning.
Service over. 3-0. Service over.
Great athleticism from Teeraratsakul, getting round the head early. That's what Wei Yaxin does best. Good movement, takes the shuttle early, just pushes it into the body of her opponent and gets a chance to put the shuttle away. What made that look easy, and to be honest, it sort of was a loose shot from Muenwong, floated in too slowly to the mid-court, or middle of the court. Well, you can see Feng Yangzhe
7-4.
a little bit more tentative with the lift, just to make sure it didn't hit long. Gave the chance to Muenwong. tidy serve.
4.
Nice variation.
Service over. 5, 8.
Good pick up from Feng. What a recovery from the Chinese. They were really under pressure here, but Feng's gone into the net.
6, 8.
Patience for a while. Could have taken any one of those 3 lifts and heavily attacked. Waited for the third and missed. Teeraratsakul, that backhand drive was incredible. How much power he put, strength in the wrist from that position.
Service over. 9, 7.
Good defense. We haven't seen that many go long this side of the court.
Interval.
Well, it's 4 points this time. The gap at the mid-game interval. Not necessarily at their best here, you can tell. Feng and Wei, and yet enough quality to keep themselves in the lead and in the hunt for a round of 16.
Encore. Feng, yeah. Yeah. 11-7. Play. Service over. 8-11. Feng.
Thailand coach without a huge amount of inputs. We see a lot of the coaches very animated. This kind of position, there's a chance here to come back.
12-8. Out. Service over. 9-12.
Well left by Teeraratsakul. He was pretty committed. Did well to keep out of the way and let that one fall short.
Okay. Yeah. The flash. Yeah. Feng. 9-12. Ten, 12.
Important period of the match now. Teeraratsakul and Muenwong have to stay close to this Chinese pair right now.
13-10.
Desperate effort, but it was the deception that got the better of the tie.
It's okay over here. It's okay.
Well, take a look. The attack, first of all. Well, I think it was Muenwong just making that little bit of movement forwards. Her partner having to hold base. Touch of confusion between these two.
Thirteen, 10.
They've had a good 12 months, actually. Teeraratsakul and Muenwong. Couple of World Tour titles, the US Open and the Taipei Open last year. 2 titles at International Challenge or International Series level as well. First challenge of the day. Hawkeye being called upon. And the challenge by the pair from Thailand.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 14-10.
Well, it's quite far out, as you can see, in badminton terms.
Play.
So an unsuccessful challenge. They'll have 1 remaining for the remainder of this game.
Service over. 11-14.
Doesn't seem all that happy with what he's looking at, the coach. Teeraratsakul and Muenwong.
That is it. It's perfect. Just so. Yeah. Service over.
YONEX intercepting there. She does that so well. Takes one of the drives out of play. Moves early, good anticipation. She seems to have found the gear, YONEX. 5 points clear now with Wei on serve.
Service over. 12-16.
Quite a poor misjudgment from Feng.
Service over. 17-12.
Winning the mid-court battle, the Chinese, Feng. It's fast around the court for a big man and uses that wingspan effectively.
Oh. 18-12.
6 points clear now. Feng Wei Yaxin, 3 points away from getting through this opening round matchup. What a backhand.
19-12.
Fun going cross, but it was the shot quality that got the better of Muenwong.
Service over. Yeah, change.
And then he does that. What a terrible serve.
13-19.
Well, the flick serve, the variation, the Chinese looked ready. Wei Yaxin with a chance to kill. Into the net, though.
Service over. 20, match point 14.
Well, the Chinese so close to the end. The ties feeling the pressure. 6 match points. Wei Yaxin on serve. And there it is, a push to the open space. Feng, Wei Yaxin, a new pairing coming through 21-14 in the second to mirror the first game score. I don't think that kind of form will be enough to take the title. It wasn't their best performance, but certainly an effective performance. And doing more than enough to get through Pakapon, Teeraratsakul and Muenwong today. Straight games win then, 33 minutes it took. Feng and Wei Yaxin into round 2, 21-14, 21-14. So the opening match, Feng and Wei Yaxin coming through in straight games. I wouldn't say it was the sort of performance that could win this title, but they might improve their first tournament out together. We move our attention now to men's singles with from Taipei, Lee Chia-hao. And he might be the underdog today, going up against Hong Kong's Lee Chuk-yu in our next match.